Welcome to Wickers, Wiltshire, where white horses
mystically muse amongst majestically magical down,
where ancient rivers and streams
dance delightfully down doleful dew-laden hills,
where prehistoric man can be seen to
have carefully crafted
colossal circles to cultures and cults no longer with us,
where gifted artisans toiled tirelessly for centuries to carefully craft
and create a compendium
of churches, a cathedral, and a myriad of noble houses.
There is nothing quite like a centuries-old Wiltshire village,
with their picturesque golden stone facades,
with their roofs a magical mosaic of Cotswold graded stone.
So we invite you to come along with us
on a short but very exhilarating trip
around historical Wiltshire.
Trowbridge is the county town of Wiltshire. The town hall was a gift to the people of Trowbridge in 1889 by local businessman Sir William Roger Brown. Trowbridge has been the birthplace of several notable people: John Dyer, who invented the rotary fulling machine, and Sir William Cooke, who was involved with the British nuclear bomb at Aldermaston. But the most famous of all is Sir Isaac Pitman. Isaac was born at number 4 Nash's Yard and later lived in Timbrell Street, the Down and Silver Street before moving to Bath. Here we find Isaac hard at work on his latest book titled Historical Wiltshire. An accident with a glass of wine, which smudged his writing into a form of hieroglyphics, gave him the inspiration for a new way of working for stenographers. Stuck for a title for the new system, Isaac glanced at the time, and Pitman's shorthand was born. Salisbury Cathedral is considered one of the leading examples of early English architecture. Completed in 1258 and is one of only 3 cathedrals to lack a ring of bells. The spire at 404 feet is the second highest in Europe, behind the 529-foot spire of the Ulm Cathedral. Salisbury Cathedral has been a firm favourite of artists down the centuries. Lacock Abbey was founded in the early 13th century as a nunnery of the Augustinian order and was dedicated to St Mary and St Bernard. Following the dissolution of the monasteries in the mid-16th century, King Henry VIII in 1539 sold it to Sir William Sharrington, who converted it into a house and demolished the abbey church. The house eventually passed to the Talbot family, and in 1835 William Henry Fox Talbot took the earliest recorded photograph of the oriel window in the south gallery using a photographic negative produced by his own invention called the calotype. This ability to produce a negative, which then allowed any number of prints to be made, was the start of the incredible rapid development of photography. By the end of the 20th century, the process had gone digital, with the image saved on a secure digital or SD card. Avebury is a Neolithic henge monument, and as can be seen from these aerial shots, is the largest in Europe. Built around 2600 BC, it is younger than the West Kennet Long Barrow and Silbury Hill, which can be seen in the distance. The monument consists of a henge, that is a bank and a ditch, with a larger outer stone circle and two separate smaller stone circles. The stones are not dressed in any way and consist of large and small ones. It is thought that the large ones represent the male and the smaller ones the female. The stones are granite.
Oh, hello, who are you?
I'm Dubert, the Chief Druid.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for a summoning to play with. Look, there's one over there.
The Great Western Railway Locomotive and Carriage Works closed its doors for the last time on Thursday the 27th of March 1986. It had opened in 1861 at the instigation of Isambard Kingdom Brunel, the chief mechanical engineer of the GWR. The heyday of the works was in the 1920s, when some 14,000 people worked here. It was then that the first Castle-class locos were produced, quickly followed by the iconic King-class. Here we see Nunney Castle pulling the Weymouth Seaside Special.